Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Teaching and Learning Hub. Today I am going to deliver lecture on active and passive voice. Are you worried? You do not understand active passive rules or you feel difficulty in understanding active passive voice? Here is the solution. Watch it till end to master the rules of active and passive. Active voice. What is active voice? It means that a sentence has a subject that acts upon its verb. For example, Ali writes a letter. Who is the subject here? Ali is the subject. What is the verb? Writing is the verb or write is the verb. And what he is writing? He is writing a letter. Now let me explain to you that what is passive voice. It means that a subject is a recipient of a verb's action. Ali writes a letter is an active voice, but here in passive voice, subject would receive verb's action. For example, a letter is written by Ali. Now I have changed Ali writes a letter is changed into a letter is written by Ali. There are some rules I'll discuss with you in the coming slides. Okay, we are going to find out the difference between active voice and passive voice. Active voice has simple construction, subject, verb, and object. And in this active voice, subject is performing an action. For example, the kitten hit the box. Now in passive voice, we replace object with subject and subject with object. In this, subject is acted upon by the verb and there is addition of be and there is use of third form of the verb. Now look at the example, the kitten hid the box. Now the kitten is the subject, hid is the verb and the box is the object. It is in the simple past tense. So when we are changing this into passive voice, there are rules. Subject will be replaced by object, object will be replaced by subject, and there would be use of was and were according to the subject. Singular subject was, plural subject verb. So the box was hidden by the kitten. The box was hidden by the kitten. Now Zara meets her grandmother daily. Zara meets her grandmother daily. Now her grandmother is. It is in the simple present tense, so we will use is rm according to the subject. Her grandmother is met by Zara daily. I hope you have understood. Let's move towards the next slide. Now look at the table. Simple present has first form of the verb, but when we are changing it into passive voice, we will replace subject with object, then there is use of is, am, are and third form of the verb. Keep it in your mind whenever we will change active into passive, there will be always use of third form of verb. Present continuous is subject plus is, am, are plus first form of the verb plus ing plus object. Now when we are changing it into passive voice, object will come at first, then there would be use of is, am, are, then we use being plus third form of the verb. Present perfect tense has and have plus third form of the verb, but when we are changing it into passive voice, we will use object first, then has and have and been with third form of the verb. Now when we are changing active into passive, there is change of pronouns as well. I would be changed into me, he would be changed into him, she would be changed into her, we would be changed into us, you will remain the same, they will change into them, and it will remain the same. These are the pronouns. Pronouns are the words which we use in place of nouns. Today the focus is on simple present tense. What is simple present tense? It is used when the action is happening right now. It is used when for repeated actions, unchanging situations and emotions. It is used to give instructions or directions. It is used to express fixed arrangements. It is used to express habits, journal truths, and wishes. That is about a simple present tense. Now, formula for simple present tenses, we always use subject at the start, then there is the use of root verb or first form of the verb, plus s or es plus object. Why we use s or es with the first form of the verb? When we have singular subjects, for example, he, she, it, and then or the name of a person. For example, he plays outside. He, then play, and we have added s with that, outside. For example, Hira goes daily. Now come to the second part of the simple present tense. When the subject is plural, which formula we will use? Subject plus root verb plus object. They play outside. He plays outside. They play outside. So with he, she, it, or with the name of the person, we will add s or es. I hope that formula is clear to you. Now when we are changing simple present tense into the passive voice, the us formula for that would be object will come at the start, then there is use of is plus r plus m or is rm according to the subject, plus third form of the verb we will use, and then the subject. Example for active voice for simple present tense is I catch the train daily. Now, when I am changing it into passive voice, the train is caught by me daily. Now you can see here, I is changed into me, then we have used by. Then the train comes at the start and there is use of is because the train is singular, and caught is the third form of catch. He drinks tea at breakfast. Tea is drunk by him at breakfast. John collects stamps. Stamps are collected by John. Let's move to more examples. They need guitar. Guitar is needed by them. She completes the summer task. The summer task is completed by her. Mary washes clothes. Clothes are washed by Mary. I hope simple present tense is clear to you that you have to change simple present tense active into passive by adding this formula. You will come across in future for rest of the tenses passive voice inshallah in my coming videos. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, leave your comments or queries in a comment box. Do not forget to subscribe my channel. Click on the bell icon for more updates.